Willie Nelson's story begins in the heart of Texas, in a tiny town called Abbott. Picture dusty roads, fields of cotton, and the sound of wind whistling through the plains. This is where Willie grew up, raised by his grandparents in a home filled with music. His grandparents, both amateur musicians, instilled in him a deep love for music. Willie got his first guitar at 6, a gift from his grandfather, and wrote his first song at 7. He sang in the church choir, played in the school band, and by 9 was performing polka music on the radio. Even as a young boy, Willie had a gift for melody and a voice that could break your heart. Life in Abbott wasn't easy. Willie worked odd jobs from a young age, picking cotton, hauling hay, anything to help make ends meet. But through it all, music was his constant companion, a source of solace and joy. He poured his heart into his songs, writing about the people he knew, the struggles he saw, and the dreams he held close. Evenings were spent on the porch, guitar in hand, as Willie and his grandfather would play gospel hymns and country classics under the vast Texas sky. These early experiences shaped Willie's musical identity, planting the seeds for a career that would one day captivate the world. As a teenager, Willie started playing in honky-tonks, those dimly lit dance halls filled with the sounds of fiddles and steel guitars. He learned the ropes, playing for tips and beer money, honing his craft one song at a time. The honky-tonks were Willie's musical classroom, a place where raw talent and hard work were the only currency that mattered. Driven by his musical ambitions, Willie moved to Nashville in 1960, the country music capital of the world. He hoped to make it big, to share his songs with a wider audience. He found work as a songwriter, penning hits for other artists like Patsy Cline with Crazy and Farron Young with Hello Walls. Willie's songwriting talent was undeniable. His ability to capture raw emotion in simple, powerful lyrics resonated with listeners. But Nashville's polished music industry, with its focus on formulaic hits, felt stifling to Willie. He chafed against the constraints, yearning for the freedom to express himself authentically. His own recordings were met with lukewarm reception, his unique style deemed too unconventional for the mainstream country audience. Frustrated but undeterred, Willie knew he had to find his own path, even if it meant going against the grain. Despite his songwriting successes, Willie felt like an outsider in Nashville. He longed for the freedom to sing his own songs, to tell his own stories, his way. This yearning for authenticity would lead him on a new path, one that would redefine country music forever. In the early 1970s, Willie returned to Texas, drawn to the vibrant music scene in Austin. Unlike Nashville's polished sound, Austin embraced a rawer, more rebellious form of country music. Here, amidst the beer joints and dance halls, a new movement was brewing, one that rejected the constraints of the Nashville establishment. Willie, with his long hair, beard, and outlaw image, found a home among these kindred spirits. He connected with other artists like Waylon Jennings and Chris Christopherson, musicians who shared his desire to break free from convention and forge their own path. Together, they became known as the Outlaws, pioneers of a new sound that blended traditional country with rock and roll, folk, and a healthy dose of rebellion. In Austin, Willie found the freedom he craved. He could be himself, sing his songs, and connect with audiences who appreciated his honesty and raw talent. This newfound freedom ignited a creative firestorm within him, leading to one of the most prolific and acclaimed periods of his career. In 1973, Willie released Shotgun Willie, an album that would become a defining moment in his career and a cornerstone of the outlaw country movement. The album was raw, honest, and unapologetically Willie. It showcased his unique vocal style, his masterful guitar playing, and his gift for storytelling. Songs like Whiskey River, Stay All Night, Stay a Little Longer, and the title track became instant classics, anthems for a generation yearning for authenticity and rebellion. Shotgun Willie wasn't just an album. It was a declaration of independence, a middle finger to the Nashville establishment, and a celebration of Willie's newfound freedom. Shotgun Willie resonated with listeners who connected with its honesty, its rawness, and its message of freedom. It established Willie as a major force in country music, paving the way for a string of groundbreaking albums that would solidify his status as a legend.